All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kahakodash. Double honors to the apostles and bishops and elders of Great Millstone who well and taught me this truth. And peace and salutations to you, Akim, to you brothers that's pushing this word throughout the four corners abroad with truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akim, Wa'athwats. Peace and blessings to brothers and sisters that may be tuning in, studying, and learning under the vibration of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is the brother Tazawar Bon Aparium from the GMS Boston camp, back with a quick lesson, and I pray everything's edifying. And as I have on the screen, I have an article from End Time Headlines, and heading reads, Federal agencies must now deliver all UFO reports for public disclosure, including classified materials. And it just shows you that that these devils, these elites, and people that control the government, mainly Esau, Edom, they have kept this information classified, and disclosed, as it was, hidden, and we've been teaching you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, starting from the apostles, that what the world ignorantly calls UFOs or UAPs, aerial, unidentified aerial phenomenons, or unidentified flying objects, those are actually the chariots of the Most High. Those are the vehicles of the angels. Those are the way of deliverance for the elect of Israel, mainly out here in the world in the second go around, man. The elect of Israel are going to be delivered in a chariot, what the world calls UFOs, once the thermonuclear missiles from World War III been shot from one end of the earth, man. They're going to actually be delivered from the fire that's coming to the world, man. And it's biblical. But again, people being manipulated by the strongholds of the deception of Babylon the Great, or Esau Edom, with that witchcraft, made you think that this is a fairy tale, or this is make-believe, or it's science fiction, or you put in your mind or your thought that if there is a quote-unquote UFO in the air, it must be alien invasion. They deceive the minds of the weak and simple, thinking that there's actually green beings visiting this earth, and they're going to invade the world, and instead of teaching the truth that these are actually a higher power, this is Yahweh and his angels, and again, they push that narrative of angels, of aliens invasion, so they can get the people going to actually want to rebel and fight against the quote unquote UFOs. But again, these devils again are pushing a narrative for ultimately them to disobey and try to fight against the Most High and his angels, man. And that just shows you there's no truth and no wisdom and no knowledge of the Most High here in the land. This is why the Lord has to bring judgment, man. And this is why the Lord is furious with this place, man, because of the lies and deceptions. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. So the wicked is ultimately going to tell lies. He's going to manipulate and deceive many, and have people thinking that Esau Edom, the devil that the Bible speaks of, is actually a God, and remove your hearts from thinking or fearing or even believing and trusting in a higher power. So hey, man, this just shows that at the end times everything is going to be revealed. So before I get into this article, let's get it. Luke 12:2, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. You see, so everything is done in the dark eventually is going to come to the light. We're in the age of the age of information, the age of expose. Everything is being exposed, everything has been brought to the light, everything's being revealed, and it's ultimately the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That darkness, these lies and deception, have to be exposed through wisdom, through the light, through righteousness, through the servants, the prophets, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And in these latter times, again, it just shows you that what the world is thinking of UAP or UFO as make-believe or not real or science fiction it's going to it's going to actually put fear in many people when the judgment of the day of the Lord comes, man. It says many shall, matter of fact, I'll get it. It's still in Luke. Many are going to fear once they see the signs of the Lord coming, man. Luke 21, I'll start at verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's heart failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. See, so when you see cloud, when you see a whirlwind, when you see a flying roll, you know, a wheel within a wheel, it's referring to a disc, or what the world calls UFOs, you know, but they're identified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They're identified because they are described here in the scriptures, man. So it says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And this is to the elect of Israel. The redemption draweth nigh when they look up, because again, the elect are going to be delivered in the air. You know, we're going to be delivered from the fire, from the missiles that's shot from one end to the earth, man. They're going to have that aerial view, as it says, that sea of glass, you know, because the world's going to toss to and fro like a drunkard, again, from World War III. These militaries from all over the earth, from shooting their missiles, is going to cause this earth to rumble. And again, the elect are going to have that aerial view, that press box view of the destruction, mainly of America, Babylon the Great, you know. So this is the deliverance. But again, these people in high places here in the government, you know, federal agencies, they try to keep this disclosed, just like the identity, the true identity of the real Jews, or the real children of Israel, which is, you know, the Jews come from Judah, which is the tribe, the head tribe, which is the so-called Negroes. But then you got the remaining Israelites, the other tribes, which are, you know, the 12 tribes of Israel are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That was top secret, classified information. But again, everything got revealed in these latter days, man. And that starts through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, sending his light and his wisdom amongst his servants, the prophets, from the apostles, the bishops, the brothers, and elders and brothers on down, you know, teaching the truth of the matter. And that's here at Great Millstone, teaching the 100% truth, man. You know, everything's being revealed. So let's get into this article, man. Federal agencies must now deliver all UFO reports for public disclosure, including classified material. Federal agencies have until October 20th to deliver every document, audio, and video they have about UFOs in the U.S. to the U.S. government for distribution to the public. The National Archives and Records Administration, NARA, issued the instructions this month, putting into action the UFO Disclosure Amendment to the 2024 National Defense Authorization Act, the NDAA, as signed into law last December. The guideline reveals the latest strategy to compel unwilling parts to the U.S. military and the intelligence community, into revealing everything they know about the mysterious airborne events, now called unidentified aerial phenomenon. And again, these leaders and people in high places, these puppets in the government, they know these elites, you know, they call themselves the enlightened ones, the light bearers, the Illuminati. These elites know of the coming of our Lord and Savior, you know. They know that these flying rolls, or these discs in the air, are actually of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and his angels. And this is why they try to push deception to control the narrative, so people want to freak out when they see these things. Or if they do see them, that witchcraft that was pushed forth by media, by Hollywood, even by these false pastors, that, you know, they made it seem like it's make-believe, a fairy tale, science fiction. So people would disregard or not even fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You know? So these devils got a lot to pay for. They got a lot to pay for the deception, the lies. And again, the Lord set forth his apostles last to break down the truth of the matter, man, and to expose and lift up the skirt of Esau Edom's witchcraft, man, of his strongholds, his deception. And again, these devils know the Lord's coming, man, and their time is up. Esau has but a short time, man. So he's trying to control the narrative best way he can, man. But again, as we read, all things are revealed, nothing can be hid. Because ultimately it's the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, through his servants, the prophets, man, in these latter days, man, pushing that vibration, exposing the truth for Esau's lies, man, exposing the lies and glorifying the truth, excuse me. Continuing on, the move comes 2 months after the Pentagon's UFO office issued a controversial report to Congress claiming it found no verifiable evidence that the U.S. government or private industry has ever had access to extraterrestrial technology. NRA archivists have issued guidelines mandating that all UFO and UAP documents be delivered in electronic formats with detailed metadata for inclusion, a new searchable database to be made available to the public. So, hey, man, now people are going to start to realize that their government been duping them, been lying to them. But, and then that the prophets on the highways and hedges were true, man. We're telling you that these, they're identified. These are the Lord's vehicles, man. They're the chariots of the Most High, man. And these are not going to be a good sight. Again, it says many men's hearts failing them for fear with seeing the things that's coming, in the heavens, man. When they come, people are going to be shook, man. This is not going to be a beautiful sight, because ultimately these vehicles are going to get busy as well. They're going to shoot laser beams and concentrated fire on the sinners of the wicked of the world, man. Again, the elect are going to be protected and delivered, but these chariots are coming through on a mission as well. Was that Zechariah chapter 5:1? Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. So again, the flying roll is what the world calls UAPs or UFOs, man. Again, this has been in the Bible, It's only here in America, in this captivity, where we've been discontinued from our heritage and not even believing in the Bible as much, man, because we've been discontinued. The hands of the wicked have pretty much infiltrated the true teaching of the scriptures, So this is why something like when we tell people when we on the highways and hedges that, when all hell breaks loose and World War III takes place and the missiles are going to be shot from one end to the earth and it's going to destroy America, people scoff and scorn and say, hey, well, you're here in America. How you going to escape? And we believe through faith that the Lord is going to have his angels through these vehicles beam us up and deliver us from the wrath, from that lake of fire, But again, people scoff and scorn is because they trust their oppressor. They trust in the lies and deception of Esau Edom, man, that this can't happen, that this is make-believe, But hey, man, it's, the one who cries now is going to last later, man, The last first going to cry later as well, man. So, hey, we're going to get the last laugh, Lord willing, we're part of that hopeful elect. But that's what's going to happen. When you see cloud, again, flying roll, a wheel within a wheel, these is referring to what the world calls UFOs. These are the chariots of the Heavenly Father, man. I'll read it again. Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof of 10 cubits. And then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off on the side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on the side according to it. And I will bring forth, said the house said the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. See, so this is a curse that's gonna go off on the face of America, man. America is the house of the thief, and that swear falsely of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, push forth lies and deceptions and false gods. And this is why, these chariots are going to consume Babylon the Great with them thermonuclear missiles. This is the indignation, the righteous anger of the Lord, man. This is part of his will, And the Lord's coming back. He's going to come back with the clouds. He's going to render judgment. And again, these elites know that. There was I think a few years ago, there was a NASA feed. It got cut because they seen an object that was, I think it said 5 or 10 times bigger than the size of the world on Earth coming towards the Earth, So, and that's the Heavenly Father and his chariots, man. So these elites know. They cut the feed, man. But this is what Yahweh is about to bring his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, to do, man, to get busy. Isaiah 66 verse 15, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. And this is why these chariots are going to be a curse upon the whole earth, man. Because when Yahweh sends his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, to come with fire and his chariots, again, them like a whirlwind, to render his anger. He's going to plead with all flesh, and many slain, many deaths is coming by that fire, man, by that sword. So its judgment is gonna be harsh, and this is why it's going to be a curse for the wicked, man. But it's going to be a blessing for the elect, because as I read in again Luke, redemption draweth nigh. We have to look up, knowing that this go around, this second death, this was the lake of fire. The only way we can be delivered is actually beamed up, removed off the earth, man, into a chariot, to avoid the missile fire, The Lord is getting busy, man. He's about to get busy. And again, everything is being revealed, because we in these latter days, man. You ain't gonna be no excuse saying that, oh, you didn't know. Everything's being revealed, What's this, Psalms 68? Psalm 68 and 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. See, so the Lord has many of these flying rolls, flying discs, whirlwinds, clouds, chariots. They're an innumerable army, man. The Lord of hosts, man. There's going to be plenty. And when the Lord actually gives the capability for people on this earth to actually see them, oh man, that's when men's hearts, women's hearts, everybody's heart's gonna fail them of fear. They're gonna have heart attacks. They're gonna give up the ghost, because they're gonna be petrified of the torment that's coming. They're gonna be shocked, of the strangest of the salvation of the elect, and ultimately the judgment on the earth and the destruction of Babylon the Great, man. Everything's being revealed. And we're in these latter days that nothing could be hidden. So these chariots is of the Lord, man. The Lord said when he comes back, every eye is going to see him. Let me get that real quick. Revelations 1 and 7. And it reads, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. See, so he coming in the clouds again. He's gonna crack the skies with a huge chariot, and they show you that in these movies. Independence Day. What's that one with Tom Cruise? War at Worlds, I believe. War of the Worlds. They show you that in these movies, in these video games, entertainment. Again, they made it seem, they show it to you to make it seem like it's entertainment, but it's not like it's not a real thing. But these movie directors and game developers, they get the inspiration from the scriptures, man. And again, this ain't gonna be green goblins or aliens that's gonna be occupying them chariots, man. They're gonna be the angels of the Most High. The Lord is among them, man. And there are 20,000 of thousands of them, man. And that's the Lord's army. That's the army that's going to deliver the elect of Israel, the election, the remnant of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. But it's going to be a curse upon the wicked, man. It's going to destroy, it's going to take place of also, or be a partaker of destroying Babylon the Great, man. So it behooves you to get right. And again, with this article, it just shows that everything is going to be revealed, man. Nothing could be hid. I got Ephesians chapter 5, verse 13. I'll read it in the KJV. And then I'll read it in the AMP real quick. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. Not 15, where was it? 5 and 13, Salakia. Ephesians 5 and 12. For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. For whatsoever doth make it manifest is light. See, so all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. So if things are done in the dark, eventually it's going to come to the light. And again, Esau harnessed, and these elites mainly harnessed their power through secrecy, quote unquote secret societies, being silent. But now in these latter days, everything's on the table. Everything has been exposed. And this is just another stronghold that these elites try to keep hidden, now being revealed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let me read it in the AMP, Ephesians chapter 5, verse 13. But all things become visible when they are exposed by the light of the Most High's precepts. For it is light that makes everything visible. And the light is this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, or way of righteousness, exposing the ways of the wicked, exposing darkness and wickedness, man. And that's what's happening. Let me close out with this. I gotta get back to work. Psalms 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? See, so the Lord has his servants, the prophets, the remnant, the elect. I'm part of that hopeful elect to have a job, a duty to expose the evildoers and their lies and deceptions and the workers of iniquity, and bring forth light, truth, wisdom, and knowledge, man. Hey, so, man, all things must be revealed in these latter days, and these devils are going to expose it, and it started with the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua through his servants, the prophets, So with that, I hope everything's edifying. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. And peace and salutations to the Bayaf Dawadah, the house of David, the elect. Until next time, I say Shalom.